Greetings. Welcome to Widow's Peak with your hosts, Dana and Stephanie.
Hello. Welcome to Widow's Peak. This is Dana Holmes, your host.
And Stephanie Neal.
We want to welcome you to episode 5.
Understanding the assignment.
I understood the assignment. What? That is something else, Stephanie.
I know, right?
I understood the assignment.
What? So this is a popular topic. I mean, I see it on a lot of the TikTok channels. I see it on all the social media channels of people having videos about them understanding the assignment, whether it's work or being a mother. Mm-hmm. But when I saw it, I instantly thought about what we're doing here.
Okay.
And I saw it as, I understood the assignment as a spouse and seeing that marriage through the end. You know, the vows. It just instantly, I thought about the wedding vows. I've been married for 24 years prior to losing my spouse.
And I've been married 20 years prior to losing my spouse.
And no matter how many years a person has been married, right?
Right.
When you take those traditional Christian vows of, you know, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poor,
in sickness and health,
to love and to cherish,
till death do us part.
Wow.
Right.
Those are serious. And you just wonder, like, when people are saying those vows, are they really, really understanding what they're saying?
Right. Because they say it so easily. And you know, when I think about how you see people get married and they just, all the excitement, you know. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And I always, somebody made the statement and said, marriage is not work, because if you marry your friend, it's easy. I disagree.
Oh, it changes the dynamics of that friendship.
Yes, it does.
You definitely gonna change those dynamics.
Yes, so
it's kind of like the breaking of that individualism, the singleness, the independent. Like when you were single, you thought about no one else but
yourself.
And now you have to consider the other all the time.
Or you should consider. Yes.
You should. And then those traditional vows, those Christian traditional vows about that for better, for worse, richer, for poor, sickness and health. Can you really hang in there?
That's definitely, I think people should take in consideration more than just getting married, because it's work.
It's work. And you know what? When I am asked to be in someone's wedding, to be the maid of honor, matron of honor, bridesmaid, I take that serious.
Okay.
I mean, I want, if I'm standing as a witness, I'm holding you accountable.
Right.
To those vows. So there's no foolishness and no craziness. Right. I'm holding you accountable.
Right. Do you really take what the vow says to heart? I guess that's the main part. Understanding the assignment. Do you really take what the vows are saying to heart?
The assignment.
Yes.
Yeah. That's an assignment in itself, right? So, let's talk about it. Let's dive in, because this is a good topic.
Okay, go ahead.
So, you know, when I was thinking and preparing for this episode 5, understanding the assignment, I reflected on all of those vows, and I can say during that time, as I was approaching my 15th wedding anniversary, I told my husband, I told Z at the time, I said, I believe that I was assigned to you.
Okay, that's good.
That's deep, right?
Right.
And I was surprised because, you know, being a Christian, and having that intuition like a woman has, I was being obedient to what I was in my prayer life, like what I was feeling, what I was hearing, right? And it's not that for a single person, it might be hard to understand that.
Okay.
Right? For a married person that's been in it for a while, you kind of understand it.
Okay.
Especially when you take those vows, every word of it, sickness and in health. Well, I would say to love and to cherish, and then,
For richer or poor.
richer for
sickness
poor,
and
things like
health.
that. And at that time, at that 15th year mark, I hadn't experienced the full sickness or death, right?
Okay.
But I knew all the other ones had
Okay.
basically been carried out. And I knew that I was up for the challenge. I was up and I was in it until the end. That I understood what my assignment was.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So how about you? Like,
To be transparent, the vows, I took everything. Oh, I believed. I'm going to say that. I believed I took everything to heart. The richer, the poor. The sickness and health. For better, for worse. But when all of those things came, it was a struggle.
of course.
It was a struggle.
human.
So I took the vows. I took it to heart. I did take it to heart. Now that I'm thinking about it, I took it to heart, but that did not mean it wasn't going to be a struggle. That's what I'm going to say.
Definitely.
And so I didn't have that in my mind, though. I didn't have that in my mind that it wasn't going to be a struggle. I had in my mind, oh, this is wonderful. Everything is great. Wonderful. I'm married. Got the love of my life. All of that. So I had to realize, okay, wait a minute. That's a struggle right there. Rich or poor.
I don't want to be poor.
Right. So
What we gonna do to get richer?
Hello. So, but my husband was definitely a good provider. So,
Good for
thank God that there wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't something major that we had to deal with, but we had to deal with it when the sickness came.
Yeah.
Yeah. The financial part of it. Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah. And you were in it. You were committed.
Yes.
And because it says the two shall become one.
Okay.
And so when I say that I felt like I was assigned, that's what I mean. It's like the two shall become one, and you're going through those things together.
Okay.
And when you're with a spouse and you have their back and they have your back,
Okay.
it's easier, right?
Okay.
To go
I agree.
through those. But what I don't want people to misinterpret or misconstrue what I'm saying, the sole purpose that becoming, like, my sole purpose was to just become his wife when I say I was assigned.
Okay.
Or that it's some sort of like ownership or anything like that. Please don't take it that way.
Okay.
It was just, I realized after 15 years, we experienced each one of those adjectives, I'll say.
Okay.
And we were basically committed to stay strong. The first 3 years, I'm gonna say, can make a strong person want to run for the hills. Right? And again, it's like you're shedding that selfishness. You have that selfishness, that privacy. You're encroaching in my privacy and things like that. And you turn around, it's like, dang, you still here?
Making that adjustment, because remember, it was all about you. Now you have to share. You have to consider.
Right.
Yes.
And so you're really binding at that time together. And so understanding what that person's needs are and anticipating that. Right?
Yes, you should.
And then
You should.
you, right? That's just kind of like gelling together. And I believe out of that, at some point, revelation comes that this is the assignment of this marriage. It's really like, I understood the assignment. I understood the assignment of my vows and of this marriage,
Of this relationship.
And so how we have to make it work.
When the assignment for me, the vows, I had to also, like you say, understand going through the process of no more self, just, think about the other person and consider the other person. But the thing that I can say, it was good. It was good. I wanted to do it. It wasn't like, I don't want to do this for him. No, I wanted to do it.
You found comfort and joy in doing it. So it's like, wow. So as a wife, I had the privilege of seeing Z develop from like a young man into a middle-aged man, you know? And so you get to see the behind the scenes. And seeing the behind the scenes, you see the vulnerabilities.
Yes.
You know, what other people don't see. And I use the term a lot. People who like football, they'll understand. But you're like that tight end, right? So that quarterback is like, I like football.
I know, that's why I turned to look like, what? Okay.
Yeah, it's like you're the tight end. He's the quarterback, and he's passing you the ball. He's going out. He's slaying the dragon. He's doing all of that, and you are too. In
Right.
your
I'm
career,
gonna say
right?
it can be reversed.
But the man typically is the
The
head of the household. So I see it as my assignment was that tight end. As he passed, he threw that ball. I became kind of like that person who would also carry it.
Okay.
But you also become that person who kind of like blocks for him, right? Because you're covering him as a wife.
Okay.
You're covering.
Okay.
See, okay. Let me bring it back to you.
Because right, because I'm like, what? Right.
This is the way I saw it, and
Okay.
as he and I talked, or I talked to other people, I saw it like that you become part of your assignment becomes shielding,
Okay.
protecting,
Yes.
the vulnerabilities, because it's no one else's business. All you need to see is Superman going out there, saving the world. When he come back in, he changing into Clark Kent.
Right. Okay,
And
there we go. Okay.
So I can see
Slowing
her.
down.
Okay, let me give her movies.
Because I was like, what? Football? No, that ain't gonna work. Okay.
Right. And
Okay.
so during those times that, my assignment, I knew as my assignment, when the assignment changed,
Okay. Yes.
from being young and us struggling, we both college students, getting married, then developing our careers and all of that, and raising our families. I knew my assignment as it changed. Like, you got into your role.
Okay.
You got into that new flow. Okay.
Okay.
This is changing.
Yes.
But you're still working towards the ultimate goal of the marriage, right?
Okay.
And so, I'm sorry if I lost you, but this is how I saw it playing out in my head as I was thinking
Preparing
about
for
this
it.
topic of there are so many roles a wife plays in a relationship, and it may not even be a wife. It could be a significant other. Some people are just partners, life partners,
Right.
and taking care of one another. But understanding your assignment within that relationship, it changes.
Yes, it does. Something that you said, understanding the assignment, I was thinking about when we first met, and we were saying how we talk about each other, and thinking about ourselves and how we have to change. And I was thinking about how I'm laughing because it's kind of funny. I was thinking about one of the big things that I had to understand and had to learn because I married a little older. So as I go through the assignment, I had to learn how to yield responsibilities. I had to learn how to not be the one who's doing everything. And it was a good thing to be able to do that because I was so used to being independent. That's the key. And so I had to make the adjustment. Had to realize my assignment has changed now. Now your assignment, you are married, so now you can come together and do these things. You don't have to be independent and do it all on your own anyway. So now that you're able to do it with someone else. So yes, the assignment definitely changes throughout your marriage. I definitely agree to that.
And so with the assignment, do you feel like, you accepted the assignment? Did the assignment have to be told to you? Like, hey babe, I need you to move this way or go this way or do this or do that.
I accepted the assignment. I came in running. I accepted. Remember, I married a little bit older, so I accepted the assignment. I was excited, ready to do it, and then when the different assignments came, I started walking.